everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and happy Wax Wednesday, where around here we like to do a fun little series called Bars to Jars. This is where we will take a popular candle, we will highlight that candle, we will talk about the notes, and we will find a comparable or maybe even a dupe in some cases, Scentsy mixture. A lot of times it is a mixture. I don't think I've ever actually done a video where it's just been one Scentsy bar. Because what fun is that? Because it's so much fun to do some mixing, and I love that this has actually made me kind of branch out and mix some things I wouldn't have mixed otherwise. So whether you are someone who you are melting your Scentsy wax and you're burning your candles and you want something to be complementary, because you don't want to have scents that are fighting, right? Or maybe you are someone who you're not doing candles whatsoever, but maybe there's a mixture that sounds really good, or maybe there's a candle that you have had previous experience with, but you would love to have a wickless version. No matter what your situation is, I hope you find this series fun and helpful, and if nothing else, it gives you some ideas to maybe, like I said, mix some things that maybe you wouldn't have mixed otherwise. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So today's candle is actually a Homeworks candle, and this is Coastal Water Lily. Check out how pretty that packaging is. So pretty, right? But we're not here to talk about packaging. We're here to talk about scent. So this scent is really nice. It is a floral slash aquatic. Now it is more floral. It's not like you wouldn't smell this and think, oh, this is a fresh and clean scent. While it is fresh and clean, it is more floral, but it is a sweet floral and it is nice. I like that aquatic note in there to kind of help balance the floral in this, because florals can very easily become very powdery, but the aquatic note in this just gives it a really nice balance. So I was excited for this mixture, and the funny thing is, I had something in my mind when I did pick up this candle on what I thought my mixture was going to be, but it's not at all what it was. So because one of these bars I had no idea was even going to be in our lives when I picked this up. So, but I love this mixture. So let's talk about the notes from Homeworks on this candle. So Coastal Water Lily is water lily, of course, pink jasmine, white peony, and peach blossom. So I had some ideas on what I was going to mix with this before I even smelled this candle. I thought, okay, well, this would be kind of a fun mixture. I had some kind of ideas in my mind of what I thought I wanted to mix when picking this up. And then when it came in and I smelled it, I was like, okay, well, that changes things just a little bit, because sometimes, you know, going off of descriptions is not always the easiest, right? But then when you actually smell it, you may have a whole different idea of what you want to do. And that's kind of what happened to me. So, but I'm glad, because this mixture is so good. So I actually came up with two different mixtures for a reason. One of these bars is no longer available. It was a limited time offer that was available in the summer collection. I think it was last year. But I want to be able to offer you a mixture that is currently available, or maybe available tomorrow. So that's why I wanted to share these two mixtures, because one mixture I feel like is more spot on in terms of like being the closest to this. But you may not have access to that previous bar, or if you do, if maybe you just have a bar of it laying around, or maybe it's in your Scentsy club, then maybe try this mixture. So let's talk about the base of this scent. So whenever I'm picking up a candle or wanting to do a mixture, I always find, okay, well, what's the base of this scent going to be? Typically, I like to do just 2 mixtures. Sometimes I'll do 3 mixtures. It really just depends on the candle. But this was definitely a 2 mixture, so 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. You can definitely do alternating warmers if you want to, but for this series, I like to do 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. So the base of this scent mixture is actually Plumeria Peach, which is the scent of the month for April, which tomorrow is April. So like I said, you can't actually purchase this one right now while this video is up, but starting tomorrow, April 1st, you can definitely pick this one up. It's so pretty, you guys. I love this scent. It's very, very pretty. This is checking my peach boxes. Absolutely. It makes me so super happy. This is a good like medium scent throw. When I originally picked this one up, I actually thought I would do some mixing with peach nectar. So maybe if you already have a peach nectar in your collection, then maybe do a peach nectar mixture with some of these. But this one, it's so good. It's so good. And I love that there's just the slightest hint of floral to this. So I feel like it was perfect. I was like, yes, 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 yes. And as you can see, I'm not even all the way through this bar, but this mixture, I will be going through the rest of these bars. So I feel like the mix that was closest to this was actually Plumeria Peach and Hibiscus Water. This scent, and I actually wound up removing this from my Scentsy Club, and now I'm kind of kicking myself just because I felt like this on its own was really nice. Not necessarily anything that was like super special or memorable for me personally, so I can't keep all the bars all the time, right? I gotta make some cuts somewhere. They obviously make it into my Scentsy Club for a reason, because I love them. If you are newer to Scentsy or newer to my channel, hello and welcome. You will hear me talk about Scentsy Club all the time. It is our subscription service for consumable products. So you'll hear me talk about it all the time. I did have to remove my Hibiscus Water bar. I didn't have to, I chose to, but I did still have a few bars, and I'm glad I did, because this mixture was really, really pretty. But I just feel bad talking about this because you can't get this bar anymore. If you do have this in your club, or you do have some of these bars, try this mixture. Plumeria Peach, Hibiscus Water. So good, so good, because this has that slight florally, it's very, very slight though for me personally. I know some people are getting more of a powdery floral note to this. I don't get any powder. I don't really get much floral. It's very like minimal on the back end for me. It is more peach. And it's wonderful. The Hibiscus Water is a slight floral with more of that aquatic note that you're wanting here. So this mixture was beautiful, and I absolutely loved it. Now, let's talk about stuff you can actually order. So this one, obviously you can't order, but I am still going to really enjoy this. So the mixture that is, I would say, second best. I don't even want to say second best because it is still really nice. It's just not as close as it was with the mixture of Hibiscus Water. Doing a mixture 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer of Plumeria Peach and Aloe Water and Cucumber. You guys, I never would have thought to mix these two together. Honestly, I would not have thought to mix Aloe Water and Cucumber with anything at all, because you don't have to. And that's the funny thing, is that, you know, people like to do mixtures and stuff usually when they don't like a scent. But there's no reason why you can't do a mixture of scents when you love both scents. Like, there's no reason why not. Create your own fun mixture. So let me tell you what Scentsy says about both of these scents, and then I'll tell you my take on it. So let's talk about Aloe Water and Cucumber first. This is a bestseller, and for good reason. I will always remember the first time I smelled this. You would think just from going off of description, going off of the name, it would probably be a light scent. It's not. Is it a powerhouse? I mean, it's not gonna knock somebody on their booty. Like, it's not like super offensive. I don't feel like this is a super offensive, like you couldn't offend somebody with this scent. I don't feel like. I have 75,000 warmers in my house. Not really that many. I have a lot of warmers, but I'm telling you, I could have this scent going in every single warmer in my house. And if somebody were to walk in, there's no way that someone would say, oh my gosh, this is too much. This is insane. It's just, it's definitely there. It's definitely a good strong throw, but oh man, I will always remember the first time I smelled this, because it was when I was walking up to our world tour conference, I guess you can say. It's like a all consultant training in the springtime, back when we could actually go to events. Those were the good old days, right? This was a brand new release, and I will always remember at the registration desk in the Nova warmer was this scent, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to know what scent is going on right now. Like, I need to know. And that's what this was. It's so good. So good. On its own, also mixed. So good. Scentsy says, aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar are oh so mellow. You guys, it's so good on its own, but try this mixture. It's amazing. It really is amazing. The Plumeria Peach, like I said, this does launch April 1st, so tomorrow. Scentsy says, and this is a limited time only. It is only available while supplies last. Typically the scents usually last throughout the entire month, but sometimes the scents, the bars do wind up selling out. So if this is something that is totally up your alley, add it to your Scentsy club. Scentsy says about this, Plumeria Peach is ripe pineapple and luscious peach, blends sweetly over a bed of blooming plumeria. I don't really get any pineapple from this at all. It would be nice if there was, but it's really just more peach with just the slightest hint of floral on the back end. So I feel like that gives me enough of the like peach blossom, the slight floral note, and then adding it to the aloe water and cucumber mixture gives it that sweet, clean, aquatic note as well. This mix is beautiful. So if you don't have hibiscus water in your collection, do this mixture and you will find something very similar to this Homeworks Coastal Water Lily. It's so good. It's so good. And like I said, even if you're not really into candles, give this mixture a try. It's beautiful. Like I said, I never would have thought about mixing this one at all. It's a winner. It's a winner chicken dinner. If you don't have this scent yet, or like I said, if you have peach nectar already, or maybe another peach scent, give it a try mixing it with this. It's so good. I was so pleasantly surprised, and I never would have thought about mixing these if it wasn't for this series. So I have so much fun with it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have tried this mixture before. Let me know if you're gonna try a different mixture to kind of come up with something similar. I would love to know your thoughts. In the meantime, I'm gonna go through the rest of my cubes with this mixture because it's just that good. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this Bars to Jars series. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.